Much time left in this crazy world. Just scrambling earth. Just scrambling earth. What's good, y'all? So we live in a world where, like I made in the last couple video a while back, not too long ago, hypergamy does not care. In other words, nobody is nobody is in what do you call that word, man? Excluded. Nobody is basically, that might not be the right word either. What I'm trying to say is nobody is gets a pass when it comes to things you deal with when you try to get to know people. Everybody has to deal with the same type of shit, regardless of if you got $1 billion or you the best looking person in the world. Don't matter. All that don't matter because it's all still the same shit. So when you deal with a woman or man that has high interest in you, if you deal with a man that has high interest, he's gonna want just more than sex. If you don't deal with a man that has high interest, if you're dealing with men who don't have high interest, they're just gonna, wait, did I say that? I said that wrong. If you deal with a man who has high interest, he's gonna want more than just sex. He's gonna actually want to take you out, spend time with you, text you, hi, good morning, blah, blah, blah. Y'all get it. This shit that a lot of motherfuckers ignore. Anyways, when you deal with somebody who don't really have high interest, regardless if you have high interest, this is the key. It doesn't matter if you have high interest, it matters if they do too, or your interest means shit. It means nothing, right? I got so many spams, people calling me and shit. Back to what I was saying. Anyways, man, a man that doesn't have high interest, he's just gonna want to have sex. That's it. He's not gonna want to do anything else but just have sex. A woman that doesn't have high interest, she's just gonna want attention from you, or she's gonna use you for things. People treat people differently how they feel about them. So you deserve somebody who feels like you're the best in the world. And you should not settle for anything less. And get this, y'all. If you can't find somebody that feels that way about you, feel that way about yourself. I'm gonna say that shit again. If you can't find anybody, because it's not a guarantee that anybody's gonna find somebody that feels like they're the best in the world, that they feel that way back, right? There's no guarantee of that. So if you can't find somebody who feels that way about you, you have no other choice but to feel that way about yourself. That's why I tell y'all, it's okay if nobody loves me, fine, fuck it. I love myself, I'm happy, I'm about to go on a trip. Even if you're a woman, a lot of women scared to go on a trip by yourself. Why? A man might see you sitting somewhere, eating somewhere, you in Miami somewhere, and that man might be on the trip too. See you eating somewhere, come over there and start talking to you. You never know what life got in store for you. You know what I mean? And not only that, a lot of females that have men ain't even happy. They getting cheated on and shit like that. So you gotta think about this shit on a large scale, man. And why do men usually cheat on the woman they got? Because a lot of times, truth be told, those men really didn't want that woman like that. That was not their prime choice. That was just a choice of, I'll take her. I don't really want her, but fuck it, man, I'll take her. You know what I mean? Just like a woman. I really want him or him, but I'll take him because I can use him for this or that. Or, no, I don't want to be alone, so I'm just going to take him. That is a bad position to be in as a man or a woman when you're dealing with somebody who really don't want you. Man, y'all got to get y'all fucking confidence up and y'all got to start being busy and doing things with your life so it doesn't affect you when these motherfuckers don't really want to fuck with you like that. Not only that, you won't put up with the fact that somebody don't really want to fuck with you like that, so you'll be quick to leave them alone versus, man, I really don't want to be alone, so I'm just going to fuck with them anyway. Now you fucking with somebody who you don't really want or don't really want you, or both. You get what I'm saying? So remember, and it's hard, especially as a woman, man. It's definitely much harder as a woman because if you got high interest in a man, he's going to act like he's interested and he's going to give you some time, at least before the pre-fuck. Now after he fuck, that's when he start taking off the mask. But before that, yeah, it's hard for females to figure this shit out because a man's going to spend time with her. A woman that don't really like me, let's say a woman don't like me. 9 times out of 10. unless she going on a date to use me for something, or she's plotting or something, she ain't trying to spend time with me. She gonna go spend time with some dude she really like. You see what I'm saying? It's so much easier as a man. She ain't about to fuck me and all this shit, more than likely. You know, as a woman though, that's not the case. And that's what I tell women all the fucking time. Understand that these men got to be filtered out, man. You can't just assume that they like you because they want to fuck you. You got to do this as a woman. And as a man, you got to filter them out too, because a lot of times, I feel like when you're a man, the biggest thing you got to worry about is, does she really think you're the number one? Because a lot of times women are dating people off of being scared, you know, not necessarily off of they wanting you. And I gotta pause for a minute. I gotta use my brain a little bit because this motherfucker is trying to pull behind me and they don't know what the fuck they doing. So anyway, we're just gonna sit here and they can go around whenever they want to. They'll figure it out eventually. I'm in the parking lot at my store. So let me put on a brake. Safety first. Yeah, I feel like when you deal with people who don't have high interest, man, this is where the flaking comes along and just mistreatment. And sometimes you be with somebody for a long time, they had high interest, right? And then they start switching up. That's why some men, they treat you like the best thing fucking ever. Then all of a sudden, they might have started fucking somebody else, or they think they want somebody else. Now they start acting like you're nobody. Now they start treating you like something else. But a lot of times, usually when that happens, or why a man really doesn't want to marry a woman or something like that, is because if he had a choice, if he could fuck somebody or be with somebody better than he feels is better than you, he would do it. You know what I mean? For example, a lot of men want supermodels, but they can't get them, right? You know, I don't hold looks to the highest standard, but some men do. A lot of them do. And if they could get a supermodel, they would, versus the woman they with. So you trying to tell me if that supermodel come along and say she want to fuck this guy, he not going to do it? Same thing vice versa with the women. You trying to tell me if her celebrity crush come along, she not going to do it? The only way she will not probably do it is she feels like you are a celebrity crush too, meaning you really was the number one. You was really the one that she really fucking wanted. That's the only way I see it, because now she loves you and you was the one she really wanted. But if you deal with people with low interest, the moment they find somebody that they like better than you, they ghosting you. You know what I mean? It means it's not gonna mean nothing you took him out. It's not gonna mean nothing that you gave him head and sex and all this bullshit, because they really didn't want you like that. This is what I can't say this enough to y'all, man. So a lot of people might say, well, why is this person single and this and that? You know, or this girl is too good to be single, or you're too good to, I hear that a lot. You too good looking to be single and all this. They don't understand the parameters of the fucking, you know, having standards and not just settling for any woman. You know, it's not about, this is a one-shot thing. This ain't no, I'm okay with this woman. I'm okay for being with this woman, even though I know she don't want me and she really wants somebody else. A lot of men are okay with that, sharing women, and I don't care if she really like me, I'll buy bottles to get sex from her and all that. I'm not with that. That's kind of like rape to me. If a woman don't want to give me the draws without just being myself, I really don't want it. I'm being honest. Only way I would even consider paying for some fucking sex, it would have to be a threesome. That's some real shit. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. But other than that, I would never do that, man. But either way, man, when you don't have, a lot of times what women will do is when they don't really have high interest in a dude, all they doing is just using you to pass time and using you for energy and attention and all that, you know, a tampon and shit. All men are doing when they really don't have high interest in you females is using you for sex. It's the same thing. It's just different ways they're being used. You're being misused, should I say. You're going to get used even with the person that really like you in a relationship, but not misused. That's the difference. So that's all I got to say in this video for now, y'all. Make sure somebody has high interest. And a lot of people are good at faking it, according to a lot of females claim that a lot of men are good at faking it. Hey, can you have her move over? A lot of women claim that men are good at faking, they're good at faking like they really interested in the woman. I don't know, man. I think that women could tell if you really pay attention. But then again, the only way you might be able to tell is over time. That's why I say take your time liking a guy. Because after you fuck the guy, he gonna start showing if he really like you or not. You can book that shit. As a man, I'm telling you right motherfucking now, if you really don't like a woman like that and you fuck, it's really a wrap. You really like, I'm good. But if you like her somewhat and you fuck, and you really did like her somewhat, you'll know that man will still try to fuck with you. Or even like you more, because the sex a lot of times makes a man like a woman more if he already liked her, that is. But if he never liked you, you got a lot of men out here claiming that, oh, I don't know what I want, let's take time and see where it goes. They full of shit. They know if they like you or not, just like a woman. Let's take it slow. Granted, people want to take it slow, but she's not going to say that to a man she actually likes. She might in her mind be like, I want to take it slow with him, but she's not going to literally be like, I'm going to take it slow with you, or I'm not ready for this or that. They only do that to people they don't really like that. You ain't got to move, just get over a little bit. I just need that space on the left. Let me move for this girl. She can't. I ain't gonna do it like that. She could do it, but she couldn't. So, you know, it is what it is. I ain't about to make this video run too long though, man. Just make sure people have high interest in you. And a lot of times you can screen that shit out, man, by the way they, you know, you could just tell, man. I could feel a person's energy. They might be able to get off with it for like maybe a week or two, but after like a month or so, I know if a motherfucker's really like interested or not, you know what I mean? Or they full of shit. Because when people aren't really interested in you, that means they're interested in somebody else, and it will show by the way they interact with you. Even if it's a man, if he's really wanting to fuck, if he's fucking other women, or he really doesn't have that much interest in you, it will definitely show at some point. And what you should do is discard that motherfucker, because you stand no chance. I don't give a fuck if you Beyonce knows, you know, the finest woman on earth. I don't give a fuck what you are. That man will cheat on you and leave you eventually. He really don't want you like that. It is what it is. We got to accept the fact that everybody not gonna want you, man. And that's fine. You don't need everybody to want you. All you need is for that one special motherfucker to want you and you to want them back. That's all you need. You don't need 10 and 20. Who gives a fuck? How you gonna find a special one if you caught up in the wrong motherfuckers? Think about this shit, y'all. Make sure these people have high interest in you. Be honest with yourself. It's okay. Don't feel hurt because, oh, they don't like me. I'm nobody. Nobody wants me. That's not true. That person don't want you. That don't mean you ugly. That don't mean none of that. That just means that person don't want you for whatever reason. And sometimes it could be a dumbass reason. Something that really holds no weight at all. You know, a woman might not want me because I don't smoke weed, right? Oh, well, that's a dumb reason to not want a man, right? So therefore, like I said, man, make sure people have high interest in you, because if they don't, they have interest in somebody else. That's all I'm going to say. If they don't have high interest in you, they have interest in somebody else. And you're only there to be used. That is facts, people. Be careful.